intro today, Black Man in Trouble. I did the math. He is in fact 910% cooked right now. I know that you're all surprised, but when he hits 1,000%, he's in jail. We are talking about Johnny Somali, or as I like to personally call him, Ramzi Khalid Ismail, because he hates his real name, and he hates himself, and he is dying inside. And probably outside very soon. Not trying to foreshadow his demise or anything, because that obviously would be very unprofessional. But he is currently facing 36 years in Korean prison. Apparently Legal Mindset found some sort of loophole that can maybe get him 12 years. I don't know all the details. All I know is apparently it got worse. Apparently he's threatening the judge now. He's putting out threatening videos to threaten the judge and the judge's children. I don't know why he thought this was a good idea, but for some reason he did. I approve him continually ruining his life slowly but surely. So Atozy just made a video, disrespectful IRL streamer now facing 36 years in Korean prison. I am very excited to see this. So for those of you that don't know who Johnny Somali is, he is a retard. All right, now you're all up to date with who Johnny Somali is, so are you ready, gamers? Let's dive right into it, baby.
Streamer continues to prove to the world that he is in fact the dumbest streamer to ever walk on earth, because at this point I just feel like a broken record as this dude just continues to make an absolute fool out of himself.
I love this so much. I love this so much. Johnny Somali is one of my favorite characters on the internet. Now I do believe he's a filler character. All right, he is a filler character. Let's make this clear. He's filler. He's not important. He's just the side joke that we laugh about every once in a while.
And now threatening the judge and his mother.
Actual dumbest human of all time. Actual dumbest human ever. You know, Johnny Somali has invented an entire new earthly realm of insults, and it's so fun because you don't even need to call people retarded anymore. It would unironically be more offensive to call someone dumber than Johnny Somali than to actually call them retarded. And I have to say, I was one-upped by my boy Mudahar here like that, I have to say. So I made a tweet, which was an absolute banger and pissed off a lot of people, showing the retard Avengers. It's all the biggest retards on the internet got together to make up the retard Avengers. And Mudahar responded with, somehow Johnny Somali is smarter than all these people combined. And I'll be real here, he murdered them. He fucking killed them. They're dead. He genocided this entire room. So anyway, yeah, Johnny Somali is out there changing the world one day at a time.
The judge, the prosecutor, y'all can suck my chest. Yeah. Suck my.
Yeah, that'll help. We showed them. Yeah.
Soft. Causing anxiety by carrying a fish. Tell the judge you can suck my. I'll bring a fish to your mother's house.
No shot. He's threatening the judge's mother. Dude, Johnny Somali, your only chance right now is to put your fingers in the mouth of the judge. There's an ancient Korean tradition. A lot of people don't know about this. I'm saying this because I know Johnny Somali watches my videos, and obviously I want to help out my boy. I want to help out my guy. I'm trying to beat the racism allegations by helping a black man. So what I'm trying to say here is, Johnny Somali, all you have to do is put your fingers in the mouth of the judge, and due to ancient Korean tradition, he can never speak out against you ever again. This is an ancient Korean law. In fact, I'll even show you. So this is Legal Mindset. He's a lawyer. He even covered this. He was asked this very question.
Can you comment on the suggestion that he put his fingers in the judge's mouth? I would not do that.
Now, the reason why he is saying he would not do that is because he wants you to go to jail, Johnny Somali. But I am your friend, Johnny. We are very similar, you and I. Except you're a retard, sexual offender in Korea, and I am making money off of your downfall. But aside from that, we're not so different, you and I. I have double your IQ and 1,000 times your income. But we're not so different, you and I. Put your fingers in the judge's mouth.
He is now facing 36 years in South Korean prison. And
yay! Let's go! Dude, South Korea.
His genius idea is to threaten the dude who has his freedom in his hands. Yep. And the judge's mother. Because why not? While we're at it, right? Like, I said this on Twitter, but at this point, Johnny's essentially pen testing the South Korean judicial system because he is doing the opposite of what you're supposed to be doing when you're facing serious prison time.
Oh my God, that's
every
awesome.
step of the way. So, I mean, whatever they end up giving him will send a clear message to the world if South Korea welcomes streamers to harass their citizens for content or not.
I mean, at this point, Johnny Somali could almost be considered a terrorist in Korea. Like, dude is just going in there to fuck up their culture. Like, it's actually terrorizing the people.
So basically, as some of you guys have noticed, I've been traveling for the last 10 days, which is why there's been way fewer uploads, but we're back to way more uploads now.
All right.
But anyway, a lot has happened since I made my last video on Johnny in a hotel lobby. Obviously, he went to court again. And if you thought things were bad for him
Oh!
the time I went to the trial, it's so
All
much
right.
worse this time.
All right. He went back to court. Let's go.
He's now facing additional charges, and there will now be multiple witnesses testifying against him in the next trial.
Bro, dude's actually getting a fucking Diddy case. I care about Johnny Somali's prison sentence more than Diddy. I'll just say it. Yes, Diddy's a piece of shit, but everyone knows that. Johnny Somali, though, filler character.
But you may be asking, how did he show up? Did he go through and do the whole black pointy robe thing like he was claiming he was gonna do? Well, not really. He rocked the usual MAGA hat. I guess that is just his Hail Mary in hopes our
Dude, he wants Trump to save him so badly. Johnny's like, Daddy Trump, please, take me out of South Korea. I'm a political prisoner.
current administration will somehow pass him one of those get out of jail free cards.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. You think Trump is gonna go to war for Johnny Somali?
From Monopoly. But unfortunately for Johnny, nobody is rallying to free this dude, like as everyone except on top of the roof of Hank's apartment building in Seoul. And naturally, they posted this video right after the trial was over.
I have a truth.
Bro went out in the fucking Kanye KKK garb. There's no way he thought this was a good move. Like, he's broke. He's not even making money doing these streams.
That I am the modern day Letitia Harlan, and I am being assassinated.
Oh my fucking god. I'm being assassinated right here, guys. I am literally in the middle of an assassination as we speak.
By modern day Korea.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. He's trying. This guy might be the biggest loser of all time. Oh my god.
I have a dream that I may not be sentenced to 10 years of hard labor in South Korea.
He knows he's gonna be picking cabbages. Oh Lord, Adolf Hitler ass looking guy. He was trying to get some sort of social media attention or something, and literally no one gives a fuck about him. It's incredible. Dude, even the hardcore Kanye fans will think this guy is just an edgelord retard.
For the simple crime of spilling a cup of noodles. Seriously, that is my main goal.
He's trying so hard. He's trying to rally support, bro.
No, it's not.
Not
It's
even
the
at all. It's the sex crimes, bro. What are you talking about?
deepfake charges that are in the main charges. Legal Mindset actually made a chart with all the current charges.
Oh my God,
so you
that's
see the one in
awesome.
the middle there for the loud music on the bus? Well, that was just added, and he pled guilty for that one as well. So in total, he's already pleaded guilty to 5 of these charges, and then you have the 2 serious ones, which are the deepfake charges, which hold a maximum of 10.5 years in Korean prison each. And he pled not guilty, meaning he has to go fight those 2 in court, even though he live streamed himself doing what he's being
Nice.
accused of. Then to make
Nice.
things worse for him, and because of those pleas, the next court date, apparently witnesses will be testifying against him. I mean, just imagine throwing away your life to be that unfunny. Dude's no civil rights martyr. He's a guy who made a living off of harassing strangers in public and live streaming their reactions against their will for profit. And because he goes way over the line for some basic attention online, he's now facing a maximum prison sentence of 36 years in South Korean prison.
Bro, that's fucking crazy, man. And he's not making it better, all right? He is not making it better. All right, someone in my chat just said that according to Legal Mindset, there was a mistranslation and the real chart is 12 years or something. I don't know. But the point that I'm trying to make is, God, just let it happen. Oh, it'll be so fun. Dude, 1000% fucked is going to be the greatest video on the internet.
And clearly, this is getting to both of them, both him and his friend Hank. Because now that Johnny has decided to actually fight these charges, that means he's Hank's problem for even longer. Or well, this is until Hank does the logical thing of just kicking him out from his apartment because, let's be real.
Dude, Hank is ruining his life. This guy's like the actual Black Plague. He just walks around and everyone that even comes in contact with him, every single person that comes in contact with him gets fucked. They all end up on the fucktometer immediately.
Here, Johnny, he's made his own bed. But Dr. Ulrich Node, who was with us in the first court hearing, he actually went again and shared the notes of the court transcription. So
Let's fucking go, dude. We got the transcription from court. Dude, I am like actually just celebrating his demise. I don't understand. I was raised not to kick people when they're down, but I am enjoying it so much. Ah, fuck.
everyone can actually know exactly what happened in the second court hearing. So, 10 a.m., the judge enters the courtroom and everyone stands. Before this, a court officer instructed everyone to turn off their phones. The audience includes individuals from various backgrounds such as Australian, Pakistani, Korean, Korean American, Jewish, South African, and African American.
How the fuck did they get random Jewish people there to watch Johnny Somali's court case in South Africa? Yeah, it was me, guys. It was me. I was the one Jewish guy in the courtroom.
There are about 10 people present. 10:10 a.m., the case begins. Johnny Somali is scheduled for 10:40 a.m., but when the time comes, he is not in the courtroom. Earlier,
No way he came late to his second court case. Bro. If you don't remember, he came late to his first court case. He's trying everything in his power to get cooked. Oh my God, dude. That's insane.
his and Hank's voices were heard in the corridor, but they're not present now. So, I mean, the dude is late for his second court case.
That's crazy. That's insane. If you remember his first court case, he came late because he was drunk. Like actually watching someone ruin his life in the greatest way ever.
really late for the first one. Apparently he was late for this one as well. 10:44 a.m. Johnny's still not present, but a public defender enters the room. It's unclear if the defender is assigned to Johnny's case or if there's some confusion. 10:51 a.m. Johnny, also known as Khalid, is called. The court officer knows that Johnny was upstairs but went downstairs again, and they're waiting for him to return.
God,
A minute later, Johnny enters the courtroom, this time without a smile, and sits in the proper.
Oh, pussy's scared. Pussy's scared. Oh la la. He talks a big game when he's live streaming in his friend's bedroom between blowjobs. But then suddenly he goes to court. No smile to be seen.
Proper seat. The court begins reviewing the charges he previously admitted to. 10:54 a.m. While the judge is checking the files, Johnny winks at me. Meanwhile, Hank, Johnny's
Oh my
accomplice,
God.
turns around and tries to intimidate the audience by making a scary face or serious face, which is not effective.
There is no way Hank tried to intimidate the audience in court. There is no way. This is the greatest thing of all time. This is awesome. This is so awesome.
10:56 a.m. The judge asked Johnny if there was any change to his work or address, because remember last time he lied about not
Yeah, last time he said, I don't know my address. That was his argument last time, and they're like, you can tell me in English. And he's like, no, first he's like, I can't speak Korean, so I can't tell you my address. He's like, okay, tell me your address in English. He's like, I don't remember my address.
knowing his address, and then he also lied about being a student
Yeah,
instead
he claimed he was a student in Korea instead of, a retard.
of a full-time streamer, which he was at the time, and then essentially by saying there was no change, he effectively lied yet again. Apparently, the judge reminds Johnny that he has the right to remain silent, but it appears the judge doubts Johnny's ability to do so.
Okay, Johnny, listen, I'm asking you for your address, but I know you're a retard, so you don't have to say anything. Then Johnny's like, don't worry, I am here.
Johnny says there is no change.
Right.
Following this, the prosecutor reviews the previous charges, including the incident on October 12th, where Johnny caused a disturbance on bus number 471 by playing a loud ape sound and music.
He's such a retard, bro. Oh, God. You know when you die and, like, your life flashes before your eyes? I feel like that's his entire court case. They go through every retarded moment of his retarded, sad, pathetic life.
Forcing the bus to stop. He repeated similar behavior on another bus on the same route, harassing passengers. Additionally, the prosecutor mentions that on October 13th, Johnny created a deepfake video of him kissing another man. The judge
What kind? That's the worst flex of all time.
asked Johnny if he would like to proceed with a plea on the deepfake charges. Johnny, through his lawyer, pleads not guilty to the deepfake charges. He asks Johnny
All right.
which
Push back. We take those.
he confirms. The judge
Bro's
appears
gonna need Better Call Saul for this one.
mildly surprised by the plea and asks for proof of innocence.
The judge is surprised because they have it on fucking video. Like, you have to remember, Johnny Somali streamed himself committing all these crimes, right? You gotta realize, this dude streamed himself committing the crimes, right? So when he says not guilty, but they have the actual video of him doing it, like, what are you gonna say?
The lawyer states that they currently have no proof and need time to gather it.
The defense lawyer has no proof that he's innocent when he actually did it on stream? This is awesome, man.
Oh boy. Unfortunately for him again, he is his own star witness. He live streamed himself doing this. So he's exactly what the prosecutors need to, but exactly not what the defense needs, when he's on the defense at least. But in response, the prosecution requests a witness examination, stating that since Johnny denies the charges, they need to present witnesses.
That's crazy, man. Oh, God. The judge looking at his receipts. You actually want to play this one? Okay, bring the witnesses.
The judge agrees to allow a witness examination, but notes that given the sensitive nature of the charges, the victim will decide if the court will be open or closed. This means that the public and press may be restricted depending on the victim's preference. Then Dr. Alric added some personal notes here where it says that Johnny seems to realize that he's actually in trouble here. Hank seems very stressed. After court, the two marched out and are followed by reporters. A reporter asked Johnny if he still thinks that Korea is a vassal state.
Fuck. Johnny was talking such a big game. He was saying that he wants North Korea to come and murder people. He was saying that South Korea is a vassal state of North Korea. Dude, realization kicking in. I believe we have reached the find out stage of the fuck around and find out doctrine. And this is glorious.
It's so hard to take that thing seriously due to how ridiculous of a statement that was from him to begin with. It's just baffling to me, like, who is facing decades in prison and then goes out to the public media and says that Korea is a vassal state of the United States? Like, dude, what are you doing? But this time, Johnny apparently was a little bit wiser and he remained silent. And Hank takes on the role of the pseudo lawyer, saying Johnny has no further comments.
God, this is amazing. This is amazing. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Holy shit.
They reach the bottom of the stairs and Hank yells profanities and swears at the people's parents.
Oh, that'll help.
So I guess they're just taking turns on crashing out. Last time, it was Johnny who was just acting out in court. Now, I guess it's Hank. But apparently they barely walk into the underground level and are forced to come back up and walk through a crowd of anti-Johnny attendees. And then Ulrich apparently spoke Korean and told Johnny that he is terribly short. But Johnny didn't understand that, so he muttered profanities in return, apparently. But again, thank you, Dr. Ulrich, for the transcription of what actually happened inside of the courtroom. But Johnny just continues to lie in court for no real reason. Everyone is already aware of how he's making his money in Korea. So why he would do this and just continue to lie, it's beyond me. But again, I would also ask the same question to basically 90% of the things he does. None of it makes sense.
Well, unless he's retarded, in which case a lot of it starts making sense. Like, you gotta recognize that retardation plays a role. Sometimes stupidity is a much better explanation than malice. Like, while I love applying malice to things, I think you gotta realize stupidity is a much better and simpler explanation that works.
He's already admitted that what he's doing is not worth it. So I don't know why he continues to double down and double down and double down when he's already admitted, hey, this isn't worth it anymore. I'm not getting paid for this anymore. Okay, why are you still doing stuff to make your penalty harsher and to add time to your current
denial? Actual denial. Like, dude, this man has reached legendary levels of retard. He's in denial because he feels like he's fucked anyway. So at this point, you might as well do his best to save face in front of his 200 fans. He really wants his 200 fans to think he's really cool. Like, it's crazy.
6 years of potential South Korean prison time. It's just bad.
I mean, unless he puts his fingers in the mouth of the judge.
How stupid this is. I mean, especially pleading not guilty to something he live streamed himself doing.
That's the best part. That is the best part. Not guilty, Your Honor. And the judge is like, you serious? The judge is like, okay, dude. Oh, you want to play this game? All right, dude.
That's a bold move, especially when it's just gonna delay the inevitable.
He got banned on Party? There's no way. There's no way. Oh my God, that's crazy. How do you get banned on platforms no one even heard of?
Sentencing and potentially give him a worse penalty if they do find him guilty for this. So the next trial date, it's set for August. So if you want me to go there, drop a like on this video. There's a little bit more to talk about today because the YouTuber 15 Minutes of Shame, he's been posting a handful of videos over the last couple of days with clips from that stream that they did right after the trial day.
All right.
And if I was gonna sum up the mood here, I would say that Johnny is still in this like in-between phase of denial and disbelief. And Hank,
yup, that's what I'm thinking too. Otherwise, there's no explanation. There is no explanation for him to keep cooking himself this hard, unless he really thinks that it's not going to change anything. He feels invincible, like actual main character syndrome.
Is visibly hating his life with Johnny still living in a small apartment. Well, the first clip naturally isn't even about the trial because Johnny is still he's just so interested in others talking about him and how the reaction is to him. He's more interested in that than his own freedom. And
yup. It's all about perception. He is a slave to public opinion and a slave to public perception. That's why he can't look like a loser. That's why when he goes live on stream, he has to talk the big game and threaten the judge's mother. Because he's a slave to his audience, and he's a slave to his fate. He is actually fucking cooked.
And trial. So apparently he's just worried about how Asmongold is reacting to his content.
Honestly, it's easy content for him. The nigga sits there, he lets cockroaches crawl all over him, he drinks more soda pop than water. Why am I calling it soda pop? But then he sits there, reacts to a Atozy video, and just says, oh, Johnny's cooked, Johnny's this, oh my God, he's a dino.
The greatest part is he watches all the videos shitting on him, man. He just sits there when he has free time and he watches videos tearing him to shreds because he's a complete and utter attention whore narcissist. Hi, Johnny. I know you're watching. Put your fingers in the judge's mouth. I'm telling you, man, it's your only chance.
But I'm not gonna lie, the narrative is changing. When a lot of these react to my videos now, like especially the Twitch streamers, because since they changed the rule on Twitch that like you can watch banned Twitch stream, I'm a banned Twitch streamer technically. They changed the rule that you can watch banned Twitch streamers content. A lot of these are laughing at the situation now.
Dude.
Yeah, you're the situation. Bro, we are laughing at your demise. I hope you're aware. We are laughing at how fucked you are. 910% fucked.
People are laughing at how you will so willingly destroy your life for attention.
It's fascinating.
With zero upside other than attention. I mean, Johnny is trapped in South Korea for a long time. He's not making good money anymore.
I'm telling you, that's why everyone needs to agree with my my analysis. All right, let me introduce you to the cycle of fuck. I've explained this to you in the past, but I will explain this to you one more time because I think it's important to note that the cycle of fuck is very real. All right, so this is where you fuck around. All right, you fuck around. All right, because you want money. All right, you want money. But then you find out because you fucked around, you know. So you find out. And then you need money. So you fuck around. This is the cycle of fuck. All right. I think it's important to recognize that this is what it's all about. All right. You fuck around to make money. All right. And then you find out because you fucked around. You know, that's the result. And then you have no money. And then you need to fuck around so that you can make money. This is the cycle of fuck. And this chart, it's a beautiful chart. The greatest chart I've ever seen. Other people have talked about it. I didn't say it's the greatest chart, but they're saying, wow, what a chart.
And he's forced to mooch off his friend, Hank, to get by. And clearly, all of this is really getting to Hank.
Hey, y'all got 3 more months in Somali freedom. Like, there is a lot.
He knows he's going to jail. Oh, he knows he's going to jail. He sees a jail date in front of him.
They're gonna clip it. I already know these channels, and they're the that keep me relevant, bro. I can stream once a month and I'm still relevant.
Yeah, you're relevant. We're making fun of you and making money while we're making fun of you. Okay?
My name is getting millions of views on YouTube.
I don't think he realizes something. You do realize that terrorists get millions of views of people talking about killing them, right? Like, this is not the flex you think it is, my friend.
And I don't even have to do nothing. The last time I streamed was 2 weeks ago. That's crazy power.
Oh, he's trying so hard to find the fucking bright side, bro. He's trying to find the bright side, man.
Crazy power.
Well, yeah, you're in the middle of an international criminal case.
Yeah, no, this is hilarious. This is awesome, bro. They're not your views. They're mine. All right? I think this is, it's important to note. These are my views that he's talking about. My views. Not your views. My views. Johnny Somali. How many views did I make off this bastard? All right, so, I made 16 videos on him so far. And they're all monetized, except for one, which is demonetized. They all have... Oh shit, they have a substantial amount. I probably got 3 million views of Johnny Somali videos on my channel. Maybe not, maybe 2.5 million views of Johnny Somali videos on my channel. Yeah, thanks Johnny, appreciate it, very cool. Thanks for the 2.5 million views. It's probably $20,000, by the way. I probably made $20,000 off Johnny Somali, just on ad revenue.
Hey, you're facing 36 years of prison time simply because you're a moron addicted to attention on the internet. When we first started covering him in Korea, he was basically only facing like a slap on the wrist. Because the first time he was detained, etc., that was about walking around with the rotting fish on the bus and shoving it in people's faces. As we saw from the chart earlier, that was a fine and or up to 30 days in jail, worst case scenario. As that charge is essentially the equivalent of a misdemeanor. But I guess with the attention back on him from the commentary channels again, I guess he decides to just continue to act out in the worst way possible to keep videos being made on him. And now he's facing 36 years in prison. Congratulations, you played yourself? Like, that doesn't sound like me. That sounds like a massive skill issue. Why'd you do that to yourself, dude? But he also revealed that allegedly someone from the US Embassy came to his most recent court date.
I don't want to say nothing about the court, but let's just say there was somebody from the government at court today. That's not, you know what I mean?
Yes.
It's not private information. There was a representative from the US Embassy at the court today. I'm just gonna put that out there. My country looking out for me. I'm a US citizen.
Oh my god, dude. He's actually retarded. You think because a US representative was laughing at you in court, it means that you're being represented by America? Like, this is crazy.
End of the day. And they know this is...
Why would you assume that they're doing anything but monitoring the situation? Because again, he left his American rights at home in America. Unfortunately, he
True.
still doesn't seem to realize he's at the mercy of the South Korean judge that he is actively threatening on his streams.
Best.
But this is what Hank has to say revolving a lot of the hate that Hank's been getting for supporting Johnny.
Oh, dude. And poor Hank. Poor guy. No, not because he's getting harassed. Of course he's getting harassed. He's a retard. I mean, poor guy because he's a retard. He was born a retard and he must live his life as a retard. Can you imagine being born a Hank? Ah, shit. Bro, God nerfed that man straight out of the womb to sit there supporting Johnny Somali like that.
I get partially, okay? Partially, I understand why Koreans are upset at Ramsey.
I forgot his name. Ramsey. Got him.
Because, yeah, but
I'm not scared to say my name. My name is Ramsey. I love
what did I do? Why are they targeting me?
Oh my god, it's way too good, man. It's way too good. Why are they targeting me when I am literally aiding and abetting a retard criminal? Why are they targeting me when I am literally feeding and supporting a retard criminal?
They're gonna clip this.
Although,
Be careful what you say.
I know. Just
Go ahead.
let me please say it, okay?
Dude is so mad. He fucking hates him. But he made his bed and now he has to lie in it, dude.
What did I do that was so wrong? So just
He can't even say a sentence. He's shaking.
because my friend, like, let's say
What's wrong? My friend is a retard.
my friend screwed up.
I'm telling you, man, this dude, he's actually the fucking the Black Plague. Black Plague walks around, everyone gets fucked up.
That means I should abandon my friend? Like,
Should I abandon my friend? I mean, yeah, it's financially straining me and my entire family, and yeah, my uncle who's a lawyer is getting cooked, and yeah, I'm funding him, but like, should I not be doing that? No, you should not be doing that. What do you mean by Black Plague? I mean, like, the chat, that's not what I meant! God damn it!
like that's not loyalty. Do you understand what?
This is like saying the Nazis had loyalty to Hitler. Dude, just because you're standing up for a guy, that doesn't make you automatically a good dude, all right? Like, what are we talking about?
Loyalty is?
Dude, your friend didn't screw up. He's making an active decision every single day to make his own life and your life as miserable as possible to get a little bit of attention online. He didn't even accidentally offend someone or accidentally commit a crime which puts you and your family in a position to have.
Listen, Hank, just because he sucks your dick for rent, it doesn't mean he's a friend. And I'll be real here. Obviously, I don't know what their relationship looks like behind the scenes. And how much dick sucking it involves. I suppose a moderate amount, because otherwise I would never understand it. But realistically, brother, this friend is fucking up your life. This is not a friend.
Have to pay for his legal representation. These are active decisions on his end as he continues to double down over and over and over again. You do not owe someone loyalty if they're actively destroying your life and damaging your relationship with your family, because friends don't do that. John.
True. I don't know what kind of mental manipulation hold this man has on him. Holy shit.
He is definitely not your friend if he's doing all that to you.
I shouldn't.
He's actually crashing out. Oh my god, Hank, stop! You're making it worse for yourself.
I'm getting also punished by South Korea because of guilty by association. My mom and my dad.
Don't talk about your family. Don't talk about your family.
He was about to crash out. Even he knows. Even Johnny Somali knows. Even dudes like no. Hank, what are you doing? Hank, stop.
Don't get these animal.
But,
don't get emotional.
But anyway,
when I get emotional, I troll. Okay.
What did I do?
Just be careful.
Like,
I'm telling you.
Seriously, I didn't insult Korea. I didn't insult comfort women. I actually told Ramsey. I mean, I would have told Ramsey not to do it if he was gonna do it. I did it
before I met you.
He did it without my knowledge.
Wait, I did it before I met you, he says, and he says he did it without my knowledge. Someone's lying. You probably did know him, first of all. And second of all, bro, I did it before I met you and you still decided to become his best friend? That is the worst decision of all time. What is happening?
I mean, the more Hank talks, the more clear it is to me that Johnny is completely taking advantage of him.
He's manipulating the fuck out of him. He's absolutely manipulating him. He's sitting there and he's telling him, yeah, you're doing the right thing. You're going to abandon a friend? Hell yeah, I have to be here. This is a 3 IQ man getting manipulated by a 4 IQ man.
It seems like
you are my friend.
Hank isn't really playing with a full deck of cards.
He's crashing out. He's crashing out. The funny thing is, Johnny Somali over there, is Johnny Somali is probably an actual sociopath. He's probably an actual sociopath. He really seems like he fucks around way too much, and he finds out a lot, and he's gonna end up in jail for it. And Hank doesn't seem like he has those stones. Hank is just Stockholm Syndrome, but for retardation,
so to speak. And to preface that, that's a complete speculation, as I don't know the guy. But I also feel like that kind of showed in that interview he did back with the LA-based Korean podcast a few months ago about him and Johnny being jumped. But also just by like scraping the surface of how Hank was banned from the United States and his...
Hank was banned from the United States? Dude, what is going on? This is crazy. These are just two people ruining their lives.
Previous online political stunts and things, it would seem that he has quite a pattern of antisocial behavior. So I wouldn't be surprised if Johnny is one of his only friends, which is likely why he's so loyal to him. But at the end of the day, like, people are upset with Hank for going along with all this and directly financially supporting Johnny and enabling this guy's behavior.
I don't want you to get charged and stay here at home. I'm already planning to get you for yourself. Like, you're a unit, okay? Yeah. So yeah.
And my understanding here is if he actually goes ahead and sponsors an apartment for Johnny, that's not him paying for it. That's his family paying for that.
Yeah, he's fucking up his entire fucking family.
And it also seems like, or well, he's admitted as well that his family hates Johnny. So why he would do that to his own family, that's questionable as well. Like, if you're talking about loyalty here, why are you not being loyal to your own family? But meanwhile, Johnny is clearly very disappointed because, you know, he was hoping he was going to be able to leave after this court date.
It sounds like within a month though you could be out of here.
It is a possibility. It is a possibility.
I mean, like, if everything goes well with the thing,
yeah, it's not happening.
Then it should just kind of be resolved, and you should be able to. You've got your passport still, so you should,
right here.
Yeah, you should be able to just kind of dip that.
Yeah.
Look at this man coping. It's crazy. Look at this cope. Cope is off the charts.
I'll leave you.
It is a possibility. I might absolutely be able to get away from here scot-free. Zero punishment for anime actions. It'll be so good. It'll be so great, guys. It'll be so amazing. Then he goes to court and he just cries in front of the judge.
Yeah, I mean, the big takeaway here is don't harass strangers in public through your live stream. That could save you a whole bunch of headaches. Clearly, as we know very well here on this channel. If you want me to go to the next trial, please drop a like on this video, and also shout out 15 Minutes of Shame, Legal Mindset, and Dr. Ulrich Node for making this video possible. But other than that, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe, and YouTube thinks you'll enjoy this video, so I would definitely recommend checking that out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
That was a good video. Obviously, link in the description. Yeah, no, I have to say, I fully support the idea of these fuckers ruining their lives together. Not in a bad way, obviously, but listen, I fully support the doctrine of fucking around and finding out. I firmly believe that if you fuck around, you find out. Look, I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. All right, what's going on here? Everyone in my chat told me I needed to see this.
Give me the not time to. You want to know what a booty goon is?
That was a booty goon.
You want to know what a booty goon is? It's when my op get locked up, right? Let's say let's say hypothetically, because we're on YouTube, hypothetically. My op get
I love how he said because we're on YouTube, but he's not on YouTube. He's banned on YouTube.
Locked up, hypothetically, my op gets locked up.
Yeah.
I make a call. I got ready to take your booty.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. Did he really think this was a good idea to say at all? If his op gets locked up, he can make a call so people in jails can rape him? What the actual fuck? First of all, no, you don't have any booty goons. No one wants to have anything to do with you, okay? No one wants to have anything to do with you, sir. But bro?
Do you get what I'm saying? If I got it, I don't got it. I'm like Gray J. I got booty goons.
That's insane. I don't know how you could say that. Holy shit. Wow. Anyway, man fucked around and he's gonna find out. I'm just saying, it's a good day. It's a good day. Justice is fun. Justice is base. Justice is awesome. I know that there's some people on the internet that are like, no, when people do retard things, you have to treat them nicely. No, I disagree completely. When people do retard things, you treat them like retards. It's how you stop other people from doing retard things. Subscribe for more retards, and I'll see you in the next one. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, man.